Hello, this video is about the Capstone project for the digital marketing course. So the Capstone project consists of four main phases. Phase one was about keywords analysis, and you need to submit an assignment for a submission box. So on Moodle, you will find here some material. You need to we covered this in class, the positioning and value proposition. That's very important to understand marketing. And then we also had in class a discussion in class for a practical workshop that we've done, some brainstorming for keywords analysis, and you submitted some of the keywords analysis. And in return, I used this keywords analysis tool called Keywords Everywhere. And some of the students, in fact, surprised me. Two students surprised me that they installed this keywords analysis tool into their browser. So that's a very good step to understand how these tools work. And then you can turn this on and off and use the bulk keyword, for example, and put in here all your keywords in bulk and get the metrics for that keywords for the keywords for that project. So this is one of the things that we've done with this keywords analysis tool. For now, I'm going to turn it off. And this is what I received from the keywords analysis tool, this Excel sheet. And it has the results of your own keywords that you brainstormed in class. And even after class, I kept receiving some keywords. So we have baby clothes and we have baby clothing. As we said earlier in class, Google takes clothes and clothing as one. So they are they called stemming keywords. So these keywords come from the same name. It's different variations. So they are very highly relevant. So they are almost the same, treated the same. And as you can see, the tool has given us all the same search volume globally. Yeah, this is one of the things that I altered a little bit in the project. Initially, I said the project is in the United States only, but then I put it globally. Because technically we are selling in all English-speaking countries, so because of that, I put it as global. Now, baby toys is in red because unfortunately we are not selling baby toys, so this will be added as part of the negative keywords. So baby toys will be minus baby toys, and here baby girls clothing, baby boys clothing have equal demand. Then we have baby clothes for boys, for girls, the same. As I told you, Google will take these as a broad match. Mittens we don't sell unfortunately in the website. Baby blankets we do sell in the website. A very good 6-digit search volume, and it's within our budget. In class we discussed that we're gonna put a maximum CPC to be 30 cents or $0.3. So this is an amazing keyword. So definitely for broad keywords, we're gonna go for baby clothing, and of course baby boys clothing, baby girls clothing. It's almost similar to baby clothing if it's in a broad match. So if this is in a broad match, also it trigger baby boys clothing, baby girls clothing. But the idea is, if our competitors are actually bidding for baby boys clothing, baby girls clothing, they will be they will be able to enter the auction while we might not. So this is why we are going to put as part of the list of our keywords. Let's put the list of our keywords. I believe that we are going for this broad match, baby clothing or baby clothes. We're gonna go for baby boys clothing, baby girls clothing, or if you want baby clothes for boys, for girls, up to you. And well, we're gonna also go for probably baby blankets because we are selling very cute blankets on the website. The client, of course, we know the client is Cute Baby Shop, and we have 20 cents here. And this is baby gifts. Baby gifts, maybe some of our products could be sold as gifts. It's within our budget of below 0.3 for a maximum average cost per click. We don't sell really for kids or much for toddlers. We do have toddlers, but not much. Baby shower gifts, okay, it's within the budget, why not? So baby shower gifts might be good. Baby gear, a little bit high CPC. Newborn essentials is in within our budget, so why not? Why not? It's good. But usually people who are searching for newborn essentials are probably looking for information rather than for products. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe, all right? Baby store near me. Well, we don't have physical store, so this keyword is not a keyword that we are gonna bid on. Baby fashion is something that I will keep in mind for future because seems like many businesses are bidding on it. This is why its CPC is very high. Search volume is not as good for the CPC, but it could make a very good business name. So I would maybe suggest using this baby fashion as a URL, as a business name, a domain name, basically. We call it the URL, or we call it the domain name. A domain name is the name cutebabyshop.com. So that would be the domain name. Actually, the domain name is a cute baby shop, and the extension is different. Is .com.biz. So it's a domain name is without the extension. All right, in newborn clothes. So if you are wondering whether should I use the word baby or newborn, or maybe should we use baby clothing or newborn clothing better, or infant clothing better, then you can see here that in newborn clothing or clothes has way much less search volume than baby clothes. However, due to its very low CPC, why not? I could also bid on it because it has a very low CPC. And well, if but you know, I won't bid on it. Why should I? I could use what is called what? Dynamic insertion. We talked about it in class. So the more you know about the capabilities that digital marketing can offer to you, the better your keywords analysis skills will be groomed. So over here, you don't need to actually bid on both baby clothes and newborn clothes, or newborn baby clothing, or newborn clothing. Why? Because you could use dynamic insertion, and we talked about dynamic insertion. Dynamic insertion is basically when you're using the word baby clothes, for example, in the header, then it will you will add it into curly brackets, and then add the colon, and put in put in there keyword colon baby, and that will mean to Google that this is a dynamic insertion. Anybody using a word that is very highly relevant to baby, like a newborn or infant, do not use my word baby, but use infant instead. However, that doesn't mean it is totally wrong to bid on a newborn, for example. It's not a big a problem. It's just that if you have enough skills to alter your CPC, that wouldn't be bad. But even if you don't alter the CPC, as long as it gets you the clicks, why not? Baby romper. Baby romper is very important keyword for us. This, I don't believe that this is the correct metric, because I don't think nobody is actually, or like very little average CPC. So that's some of the mistakes that these kind of analysis tools, as I said in class, what is the best source to give the keywords metrics, and we all said probably Google, right? Google is the best. However, for the cost efficiency here, this is one of the bestest, you know, that we could go for. So this is the correct, you know, this is the correct, and this is, you see how it gives me, for example, the analysis, and then you could just get that in Excel, and even if the list is longer, of course, it will open up in a new Excel. Let me pull out the correct digits for you. So for baby rompers, you know, nobody is bidding on baby romper, and this is one of the things that I've read a while back, that usually we focus on rulers in digital marketing. So we take a ruler of a romper, and we use rompers instead of a romper as a singular. So because of that, you can see that however, it's a due. I'm sorry. Let me copy that. So even though this is beyond, oh, okay, it's actually been copied. Okay. So even though this is beyond our budget, I will still consider it as a very good keyword, and I will probably use the threshold for that, unless I am willing to pay a little bit more for it. But this is exactly one of the kind of, let's say, paradoxes. So baby romper is a very good keyword. So this is kind of actual, very close to actual. All right. So search volume, however, for baby romper is 60 and 500. I probably gonna use baby romper in my Google search ads instead of baby rompers and see what happens. I wanna find out what's going on here. All right, baby shower gift ideas. Seems like here also this is a little bit off for me. I can't believe it, but who knows. And baby shower gifts, we have it somewhere here. Somebody came up with this baby shower. Yeah, here, baby shower gifts. You see, this is what we also discussed in class. So if you take a look at this keyword, baby gifts, this is a very great example for long and short tail keywords. Let me highlight them for you in orange or maybe in green. So this is a broad keyword or a short keyword, baby gifts. And this keyword has a very high volume of a search volume and considerably, not very bad, in fact, average CPC. A little bit longer, longer tail keyword would be baby baby shower gifts, a little bit more narrowed down. Yet, even though it is a longer keyword, as you can see, it has 3 words compared to 2. It maintained the same search volume and lower CPC. This is a keyword that we should pay a very close attention to it. Do you see that? Now, if you make it a little bit longer, baby shower gift ideas. Now there is confusion. Why? Because I don't believe that this is really very low, but I believe the search volume will be lower. And this is what we were talking about. However, I worry that people who are typing baby shower gift ideas are looking for blogs. The same here, the same here. So let's do together the following. Let's do buy baby gifts, buy baby shower gifts. Okay, shall we do that together? Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna go into the bulk keywords analysis again and put baby gift buy buy baby, and this is what we were also discussing in class. Buy baby gifts, then buy baby shower gifts, and buy baby no baby. You see, even when you say buy baby shower gift ideas, it will not make sense. So let's see here, buy. All right, shall I go back and ask for more details? Yeah. I can't come back, ne? Edit. Oh, yes, I can. All right, buy buy online baby gifts, buy online baby shower gifts. Just want to see. Okay, so nobody is writing buy online. Okay. How about I edit that again and put instead online and see. Okay, a little changing here. Online baby shower gifts, and that might not be a very bad keyword. Okay, I haven't noticed if we put online baby clothing. just to make sure that people are actually having that demand online. So online baby clothing, okay, there are some businesses are bidding on this keyword for online baby clothing, and there is a very high CPC. Why? Because this means that you are actually ready to buy online. You are very much ready to buy online, and you are an online purchaser. And even though it is a very it's a long keyword compared to just baby clothing, or it's the same as buy baby clothing, three keywords, three words. And as you can see, it has a higher even search volume than other three keywords, and relatively even lower CPC than other keywords. So there is a very high competition between the businesses to bid higher on buying baby gifts, right? Um, that's quite interesting. So this is a way much better keyword, and relative to this keyword, it's worth the average CPC, isn't it, for our client? The competition is a little bit lower, you can see, compared to this. All right, good, good, good. So this is the mindset. This is how I think about doing a keywords analysis. Okay, so baby onesies is also a very good keyword, and this is due to the fact that our website specializes in rompers and in onesies. But as you can see here, the baby romper has this is the correct maybe data, has a relatively high CPC compared to the baby onesies. So in this case, it's up to you if you would like to focus on baby onesies as a keyword, but you will have less search volume, but it is within your budget. So in this case, I'm probably not gonna bid on baby rompers due to the high CPC, but rather bid on baby onesies, and despite the relatively lower search volume, I could be a very good competitor in this area. So baby onesies is really good. Here is the correct information. Newborn baby clothing or baby clothes. As you can see, the search volume is very low, but why not? If I'm a new customer, like a new player in the industry, so why not take this strategy, for example? Not the highest search volume, but probably I can capitalize in terms of money. I can get more probably out of these clicks. All these high players that already established in the market are gonna go for the high search volumes. I'm gonna take something different. Maybe I'm gonna take just enough search volume and I can compete in terms of money also on that. So that is not bad idea also. So this is a strategy. Nothing is super, it should change over time, exactly like that bell curve that I showed you. So when you are into your very early stage and you are very careful with money, you probably gonna say, okay, I'm gonna capitalize on these keywords that could. Now see the beauty when you're learning everything about the possibilities. If I can use this keyword maybe insertion, and if I have a chance to compete with other businesses, then I get like clicks on a newborn or baby or infant, then well, it's okay. This could be replaced, and here you put, for example, clothes or clothing. So you can use this dynamic insertion, and if you don't have that much of a budget, you could actually put the maximum CPC to be 0.1, even though I kind of like not sure if this is correct, this data is correct. Newborn clothes, I'm not sure if this data is correct. Let me see if there's newborn outfits. Yeah, this looks this CPC about right. Newborn outfits. Anything else in newborn? No, this is baby costumes. No, okay. I had a feeling. Oh, wait a minute. Was that in newborn something? I just can't believe that, you know, a newborn clothing or clothes has such a low CPC. Well, take a look and see what you can do. Put it up to the 0.3 and see how much is that keyword is costing. Google will tell you. All right, at the end of the campaign. Cheap baby clothes seems like not a bad also keyword. So that is quite interesting. So let me put this a little bit high. Cute baby clothes. This is your keyword. A little bit above your budget. And this is how you kind of think of keywords in general. Now, in your assignment box, you will have assignment 4. If you take a look, you will have this Excel sheet that you need to complete. So in the Excel sheet, you start with the broad, very broad keywords. Q1, sheet 1, is about broad analysis. Over here, I expect to see you thinking about, shall I use the word baby? Or shall I use the word newborn? Or shall I use the word infant? If you're thinking, I am an established website, or I work for a big conglomerate, or the financial situation is really good for my clients, then I will go for the highest search volume. And we always like the high search volume. The best keyword is the keyword with the highest search volume and lower CPC. But you can bid on other keywords, but not every alternative keyword is something that you need to aim at. So you put here, for example, let me see my solution. On Moodle, I do have a solution, I think. Some example solution. I don't? Oh, okay. I don't have an example solution on Google? Okay. So I'm going to add my example solution. Please hang in there with me a little. This is just an example solution. So you can put baby clothes, baby clothing, baby boy, baby girl. Don't forget to actually bid on these keywords. They are very good keywords. And then in newborn clothes, you can bid on it. It's within your budget. Why not? Infant clothing, well, also you can bid on it. But if you have, but in the head of the when you write the headline of your Google search ad, you can use the dynamic insertion. That's also a possibility, okay? Then you have question 2, narrowed keywords. So with narrowed keywords, we have baby fashion. This is a good keyword, but for a domain name, I think the CPC is quite high for our budget. Trendy baby clothing, well, seems like there's also a very high business competition on it. Businesses like me actually auctioning on this and bidding on it. But in fact, the search volume is similar to this. All right, it's a little bit high considered. Okay, almost the same range, these two keywords, trendy and fashion. All right, they are also relative keywords. So it seems like the businesses are, more and more businesses are selling baby clothes online for the idea of being fashionable and trendy. Cheap baby clothes this is what the customers are looking for, but not everyone is looking for cheap baby clothes online. Seems like more customers are searching for fashionable and trendy. All right, affordable. Don't use this word if you're gonna use it. Okay, only 5,000 out of 18,000, so that's around 30% of the market is searching for with the word affordable for cheap baby clothes. And also seems like more and more businesses are doing what I'm trying to tell you, that we are afraid to actually bid on the word cheap because this is what marketers are telling us. But well, if my knowledge is quite solid with marketing, and now I know that this is my expectations are right, these people learned through the very theoretical marketing in academia that don't use the word cheap. It's a bad connotation, and use affordable, and they are all bidding on affordable. I could bid on cheap but add the keyword dynamic insertion. Isn't that amazing? So in this case, why not, right? Why not? Discounted baby clothes. This is a genius student who suggested discounted. I never looked into discounted, but this is really amazing keyword that we could use as businesses if we don't want to also jump onto affordable, because look, it has a lower CPC, but also it has relatively a lower search volume. So if it has almost similar search volume, I would have said this is quite a discovery. Cute baby clothes. Well, this is our brand name, the client's brand name. Not as much searching for it, and this is why I was saying maybe we should consider changing our brand name if we do have to, or if we are working with a new client focusing on baby clothing, we should probably capitalize on the word baby fashion or trendy or stylish. Fast shipping. This is our incentive. Seems like not everyone is searching for fast shipping, but maybe this is because fast shipping has become a standard nowadays. I think in the United States they are tolerating 1 or 2 weeks, but here in Japan we don't tolerate 1 week. Actually, the mail system is very efficient and very fast, that we order whatever we want on Amazon, and next day it is on your doorstep. So this is maybe differs from culture to culture. Difficult to understand what people are thinking here. Fashionable baby clothing. Well, baby fashion was a little bit higher in search volume, but this is fashionable baby clothing was way much lower, and the CPC is a little bit higher. Durable baby clothing. Baby clothes for shipping worldwide. Okay, worldwide shipping, free shipping. Trendy baby girls dresses. Oh no, it's very low, but this is within our budget. Why not? Okay. Cute baby shop. Our brand name will have 2,500 search volumes. Not bad, and nobody is bidding on our brand name. All right, extra product specific. So this is like for product related. So over here you can put any product ideas that you would like to bid on. This is in fact 0.4 something. This is not 0. Whatever. So I'm thinking we should be highlighting, instead of highlighting this, we should be highlighting in fact baby onesies. Do you see when you're having like, yeah, I'm sorry, but this I don't trust the what's given to me by the analysis, the keywords analysis tool. So I'm gonna, instead I'm gonna just go for baby onesies now. I'm gonna alter my Google search ads, in fact, and start putting baby onesies. Baby dresses, not bad, but I doubt this. Cute baby dresses, that's really awesome, and this is about right. Really, this is about right. Baby costumes, okay, within our budget, and it has a very high search volume. Why not? Organic baby clothing seems like it has a very considerably very good search volume. It is like 5 digits, and it is 0.66, but our client doesn't have that much product assortments in terms of organic. And also for cotton as well, we don't have that much of an assortment, but this is really on high demand, you can tell, in the market and in both businesses and customers. Baby jackets, not bad. You can see it's 5 digits as well, and we do carry very good baby jackets for winter, and this is a very good CPC that we can capitalize on. Fleece rompers, well, I doubt this. I really doubt this, but well, let's say that maybe not many businesses are bidding on it, and we do have fleece rompers, so why not? So now let's take a look at sorting. I simplified this sheet, and instead of talking about the decision science, I just told you, just put here search volumes and put here average CPC, and use, then in fact, please highlight from here. So start selecting the data that you put together. that you would like to consider, and put custom sort, and then you sort by search volume, for example. And then, oh, did I sort? Custom sort, let me sort from largest to smallest, for example. And these are the keywords with the very high search volumes. And then we can see which of these keywords are probably in within our budgets, and which of them not in within our budget, and also by considering if the client has a strong presence in that area. So then we can pick some of these keywords and look, can we, take these keywords as part of our marketing campaign and consider their future potential. So over here we considered the market demand. So this is a proxy of the market demand. So this is the demand proxy. This is a proxy of the commercial intent. So or let's say it is like performance analysis, or commercial intent, how much money it will bring me, because I'm expecting, if the competitors are experts and really doing a good job working with Google Ads, then if the higher the CPC, this means that also seems like this keyword is bringing in the money. So it's a kind of trade-off. That's the fun part. High market search, I am really hoping for a very, this is my preference, high market search volume or demand, and I really would like a high commercial intent, but at the same time I do not wish for the average CPC to be very high. I like the low to medium average CPC, because the case study that we are talking about is that it's a startup company and they are very careful with their money. So now let's take some of these keywords and test. I put here 3 keywords, but because I'm a teacher, I was more curious and I was looking at multiple keywords. For example, I was looking at baby dresses versus baby rompers. So here baby rompers, as you can see, it's quite steady, but on the long term seems like it's going down. Same applies for everything after COVID seems to be, but there is kind of seasonality here for the dresses, because dresses maybe more into certain seasons, while rompers are worn all year round. So you can see these kind of behavior. So I chose this keyword, which is these baby dresses or baby romper, because it has the lowest CPC with reasonable search volume, 5 digits. This keyword has the second lowest CPC and also a reasonable high search volume. Baby romper keyword has an increasing trend, a little bit increasing, but actually on over a 5 year, it's not really very increasing. So that's a little bit, I need to edit. And increasing trend and above 50% interest. So that's something that we look into, that both of these keywords are above the 50 here midpoint. They are both, the trend line is above the 50 midpoint, but on the long run. Oh, by the way, I didn't explain something very important, but in class I did, that we said that this is baby dresses, this is baby dresses. The only difference is that this is in the past 12 months, this is in the past 5 years. So within 3 to 5 years, you can see if there is a pattern, like a seasonality that we explained in class. So, and also you can easily judge if this is going up or down over the years. So it's been a little bit higher than the 50 5 years ago, but then it's around the 50 for a while, and then it is now getting a little bit below the 50 for baby dresses. That's quite interesting, for baby rompers. That is quite interesting. Do you want to see with me what baby onesies will have? Let's put trends.google.com. This is where we get the future potential. So let's put here baby onesies. I wrote it wrong. There is onesies. Okay. And let's keep it worldwide. Come on, Google, you're slow, or my computer is slow. Yes, this search term. I want baby onesies. Search. Explore what the world is searching. All right. Okay, something is up here. I'm gonna go back again later. So this is the second keyword, baby costume. For example, I think costume is written wrong. Something is the spelling is wrong. And a baby jacket. Um, so baby jackets. Let's take a look at baby jackets. In the past 12 months, seems like in winter there is a seasonality high peak, and you can see this high peak year after year. But over the years, you can see that it was around 50, and then now, and all the way to 100, 100. Now it is a little bit, sinking down, and the average is, that is hitting a little bit more of the line is below the 50, rather than here more of the trend line is actually above the 50. More and more of the line itself is becoming below the 50. So that's about baby jackets, and this is maybe because people are not making babies as much as they used to be a while back. So now let's take a look at baby boy clothes, and this is in the past 5 years. This is in the past 12 months. So I am comparing baby boy clothes with baby girls clothes. In the past year, you can see that it's almost the same, but actually here it shows a discrepancy. So now, what is this? You will tell me. But if this is Google, what can I tell you? It's out of my control. You see? So these here, if you look at baby boy clothes and baby girls clothes, and this is baby boy clothing, baby girls clothing. So this ne. So baby boys clothes and baby girls clothes, even though they have the same search volume, and you can tell that this is true. And this is what we saw also for baby boys clothing, baby girls clothing, but seems like there's a discrepancy nonetheless. Let's if this works, hopefully. Okay, now let's put baby boys clothes for now. Good, now it's working. Ah, this is why. Okay, good. Okay, so this is, okay, got it. This is the, okay, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Oh my God, what did I do? For God's sake. Baby boys clothes and baby boys clothing. I want to compare these two together. Here's baby boys interest over time, search interest over time. Okay, so now this is search interest over time. Okay, so it's up and going down. Okay, okay, okay. So I want to compare with baby boys clothes. It should be the same. This is what Google is telling us. But actually, when we take a look here in Google Trends, is it the same? Uh, where is the blue? Baby boys in the blue clothes is so much lower. No, it's on top of each other. So this is what Google is telling me. They are on top of each other. They are the same. And this is what my keywords analysis exercise or keywords analysis tool that I suggested to you is doing. Do you see that? That they are similar. Do you see that? But here I have an evidence that I put here together baby boy clothing and baby girls clothing. Yeah, it gave me some gap between them compared to when I put baby boy clothes, baby girls clothes. Yeah? Even in the last year, you would say that this is in the past 12 months, this is in the past 5 years, but this is in the past 12 months, they are almost overlapping. But this is in the past 12 months. Here it is. So this is 2023, then 2024, So that's maybe quite interesting. So maybe you can build tolerance to the fact that my keyword analysis, that the keyword analysis tool that I suggested is not as perfect. Well, Google itself sometimes confuses us. So we're just doing our best here. So what did we want to do here? Baby romper. Ah, yeah, yeah. I wanted to see baby onesie. Baby onesies, in fact. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. Let's put here baby onesies. Okay, let's see. Okay. Baby onesies is not giving me. Okay, how about baby rompers? Yes, I am not a robot. I promise you, I am not. Yeah, it's due to the very low volume, you know. So baby onesies are in the zeros and baby rompers are much higher. So in this case, this is why I go for baby rompers when I told you in class also. Maybe baby rompers is way much better keyword to actually bid on in terms of search volume. Okay? Even though the CPC is much lower for baby onesies, but you can also bid on both of them. It's not a crime. You could, so then why not? All right, so this is it. And this is just an example of some of the keywords that put in the search ad. But this is not good because I have only one. I have baby clothing, and then I have baby girl clothing, baby boy clothing. I didn't put it in a broad match because I know I don't want a toys or something like that or any other irrelevant keywords to be popping into here. Instead of baby, it's toddler or something like that. So I want it to be kept as close as possible. Cheap baby clothes. So this is what I used, the cheap. Yeah. I decided to use it cheap because everyone is jumping on affordable, right? So, well, I'm going to write affordable in my headline, but I'm going to put a dynamic insertion. That's the smart thing to do. Trendy baby girl dresses, that was having, I think, some good search volume. Baby blankets, baby romper. I told you I'm gonna try baby romper instead of baby rompers, but this shouldn't be a problem, I hope. I should have added here baby rompers also. Let's see. Baby sleeping bag, baby gifts, baby coats, baby dresses, baby. Yeah, this is costumes. It should be COSTUMES. Yes, indeed, baby costumes. But here I have it like the wrong. I'm really ashamed. So I'm just put it like that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just, don't have the chance to work in the morning as today. Baby cost. Oh my god. Costumes. And baby jackets have both reasonable search volume and relatively low average CPC. Baby jackets exhibit seasonality, you know, but more of its trend line is actually, being below the 50 threshold. So let's write this down. Most of its trend line is hanging or dangling below the 50 uh, uh, 50 point threshold that we were talking about in class. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? I think this is a good example. It's not the best, but it's a good example, and it shows you how I used this into Google search ads. So over here, I put these guys in exact keywords, a cute baby shop. This is my brand name, so this is a branded keyword. It should be in exact. Fleece baby rompers, I put it in exact because the search volume is very low and I really wanted these people who are interested in fleece baby rompers. Baby food, negative. Baby shoes, I'm not selling. Baby bips, no. Baby socks, baby toys, baby diapers, baby couriers. All of these are negative keywords and we added them into our keywords. So in up until now with me in class, you have learned about different keyword analysis tools. One of these keywords analysis tools is Uber Suggest by Neil Patel. And there's also this keywords analysis tool that I've been using for ages, and I've been customer with them ever since they were a freebie keyword tool, and I've been using it in my classroom. And they are growing over the time and actually providing more and more capabilities. I hope that we have enough time in class to work more on projects that can utilize this keyword analysis tool. It's a little bit costly for students, but well, I was able to help you guys in class to give you the analysis results. And I've shown you today how to use these tools. Some of the students, in fact, did the other part that I couldn't show you, which is also available on my YouTube channel, is how to download it as part of your browser extension. Also, we've learned much more about how to organize our thoughts as consultants. So you can have the broad keywords, then the narrowed keywords, adjectives, adverbs, and this is we covered in class in my slides. It's about the semantics, adjectives, adverbs, brand names, and all that. Don't forget about your brand name and possible other brand names around you. And extra keywords, those are product specific on your e-store. That's basic, isn't it? Broad, adjectives related, either short or a long tail. Then product specific. I'm very proud of this blueprint, and I gotta tell you that this is my own, in fact. I don't think you will find it, not I don't think, well, nowadays you can never be sure, but I can be a 99.9% sure that nobody has created this Excel sheet before me. So this is the sorting. In fact, I had a more sophisticated way of sorting that uses what I call it decision science, where you could actually put here some weights, for example 50%, 60%, 50%, 50% or 40, 30. So you place more emphasis and importance on demand. So you put, for example, 70%, and you compute also 70%, honey, here, 70%. And then over here, you could put, for example, the remaining 30% is to be placed on the average CPC, and then you could compute some you need to scale these, you need to normalize these. So as you can see, this is like a 6-digit number. In mathematics, you never compare oranges with apples. You always need to convert oranges and apples into fruits, fruit 1, fruit 2. And this is being done through what we call it scaling. Basically, we put them both on the same scale. The best scale is to find a way that this could be expressed as a proportion from 0 to 1, as well as this. This is already from 0 to 1, ne? But nonetheless, you can also still get the sum and then divide over the sum and so forth. However, not every this is scaling technique was not very sensitive to some of the changes, and this is why I kind of stopped using it, and I'm using now the very simple method here. Maybe by the end of the maybe next year I'm gonna give another example of a scaling that would work best with even the most lowest values. These values are not real and they were causing the trouble really, but nonetheless, what if these values were real? So I like to always not say, oh, okay, these values are not real, don't use them. No, even if they were not real, the mathematical system should work. So I need to find out what's up with my previous system. So this is why I took it out this semester. So here we also learned so far together how to use Google Trends. In fact, I'm sure some of you went into Google Trends and also explored what does it mean to look into trending now in Japan, for example. So this is in Japan, what is it trending? So you can see what is it nowadays that people are interested in Japan, but you can also take a look at Albania, or at, let's put a country that speaks English so that we can understand, for example, what's up. So Canada versus Ukraine, what? Is a match? Maybe it's a sport match or something. Yeah, it's a soccer match. I knew it. It's a tournament soccer match. So this is what's trending right now. UFC tonight. Okay, okay, okay. Wonder what this guy has done. So nah. So these are interested. These are names that are trending right now in Los Angeles. Why? Immigration rates, protests. Okay, okay, okay. PC Lions seems to be something related to games. Yes, Snoop Dogg. Uh-huh. So these are things that are trending in Canada, and the number one is that game right now, the soccer game. So you can take a look in your country and see what's trending now in your country or in Japan, what kind of names are trending. And here in Explore, this is where you are going to be using the digital marketing. You can use worldwide as I did earlier, or you can use in any either country. And this is the time frame. And over here, you can put in all categories or just put in your apparel or what do you call it here? The baby. They don't have a baby category, but you can put in shopping, for example. But I worry in shopping that it will put it just specific to Google Shopping. That's what I worry about, but it's gonna be all right. You can use shopping here, or you can keep it as is, and also you can use it for we are into maybe not to beauty and fitness, but more into apparel. They don't have it. They should have it. Eh, 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 eh. So anything, okay, sports, travel. Okay, so here we go. And this is for web search or for the mobile or Google. Here is Google Shopping. So they made it, okay, now they're good. So this is in Google Shopping. You can see the numbers. So you can put here shopping as a category, indeed. So you can actually put this shopping as a category, put it in the past 5 years or in the past 12 months, up to you. I just wanted to make sure that here you can put it as web search. So it is the search engine. We're putting on this Google search ads. So it should be on the web search and not Google shopping. Okay, so if you're running the campaign also on Google Shopping, then you can also take a look at what keywords are more trending on Google Shopping. And this is something that we need to work on, in fact, as digital advertisers. Makes our life easier, in fact. All right, let's take a look here again. So if we're doing the bulk keywords analysis here, they still don't give us any choices if it's on Google search or if it's on Google Shopping. That's not really nice. But what can we do? This is a keyword analysis tool that we can afford for at least academic purposes and also small business kind of purposes. All right, so this is it. This is all what I have for you today. I hope this exercise wasn't so difficult. I still have around 20-25 students who haven't finished this exercise, and I hope that this uh, um, um, homework is very enlightening and helped you learn how different tools are being used and different dynamics and the strategies that you would like to focus on. Now, which keywords you would like to use here, up to you. You could go for just high search volume keywords regardless of the CPC, or very low CPC, or very high CPC keywords and say it is because I want to see why they are very highly on demand in terms of not the customers but in terms of the competitors. Do they have very high potential? Do you want us to take a look at one of these actually? Let's take a look. These are one of the highest keywords, for example. uh, Maybe fashionable baby clothing, but it doesn't have the good search volume. Cute baby clothing. Let me take this and take a look. Yeah, I'm just curious right now. Before I leave, let me take a look at here at cute baby clothing and see if it is trending up or trending down. And it's a disaster if it's actually trending down. Oh no, the search volumes are not that high, so you cannot see much of a trend. So the interest might not be as in the 50s. That's also something. So these keywords, this is why when I say these keywords are not worth the money for only, as you can see, 3 or 4 digits, that's something. Let me take a look at baby jackets, for example. Let's put baby jackets instead. Baby jackets hopefully will not look like this, and it will be around the 50 threshold or above it. Why? Let me tell you why. Because, take a look, it has 5 digits. So this is why I tell you about the digits, 3, 4, 5. Below 5 digits, it's even difficult for you to see any patterns of any, like, it's not even considered as having any kind of interest. Yeah, this is why I tell you, so I don't really consider bidding on any of the keywords that have less than 5 digits. Now you understand why I'm saying that. Yeah, visually. So you can see that now it's still have a very low potential, but here's the search interest. It's the same as the interest here. So this is why. All right. If we take a look at Ireland, it's on the top. So this is why please don't forget Ireland in the locations. So this is what I'm doing. I'm putting Ireland, United Kingdom, not Zimbabwe though, but I put South Africa, in fact. I didn't put in New Zealand. I maybe should consider that. I put instead the United Kingdom, USA, but I forgot New Zealand. I'm so sorry. New Zealand, I'm so sorry, New Zealand and Australia. Canada I put in there, but I put it thinking that Canada and the United States has the highest. But right now it's not winter time, but in Australia maybe and in New Zealand they're still getting into winter. We're getting into summer. Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, I put it in there, but you see the potential is not that high on online purchases in the Middle East. Seems to be. I'm not sure, but this is only one word. I cannot generalize that. But I put all the kind of countries that possibly has some good population that speaks English. But the whole population in the United Arab Emirates is a very small country, so the whole population is small. This is why. However, the proportion of the population that speaks English is very high, but the population itself is very small. You can see there's no Singapore even here because Singapore don't use baby jackets. So how about baby clothing for in general? So the client specializes in jackets and winter clothing, in fact, mostly, and fleece and all that. So I want to check if there is anything that Singapore, even though they speak, Singapore is a small country. This is why, you see. Here it is. Lastly, with the United Arab Emirates. Do you see why I'm now crossing my mind Singapore? So Singapore is a small country, just like the United Arab Emirates, but everyone there in Singapore almost speaks English, right? But this is a very small country. So you can add this to the list of countries that speak English on your Google search ad. I think right now I'm gonna stop because it's quite too long of a video. I wish that you find this video helpful completing your analysis, and see you in the next video.